Hello, fellow Star Wars fans. My name is Starrapter, and welcome back to the channel. On this week's episode, we're taking a look at Star Wars issue number 4, the flagship. This one is called Shock and Awe. This is written by Alex Segura with artwork by Phil Noto, and the storyline is really heating up. Up until now, we've had really like 3 separate storylines between Han, Leia, and Luke, and in this issue, they are now converging. We're seeing the bigger scope. What's happening with the Xantar gang? What's happening with this Fenrir consortium, with this prime minister in the sector that's trying to secede from the New Republic and be independent against them? So we are getting all these storylines converging, and this is one of those issues where I'm reading it, and I'm going, please don't end. I want to see another page. Because at this point in issue number 4, I think Alex Segura and the team are really on to something quite different for Star Wars, right? This is a different kind of threat. One of the first threats the New Republic has to face after the fall of the Empire here, after the Battle of Jakku. So the first thing we look at here is the idea of who is this assassin that we've seen on Cloud City taking out this poor character that we've seen Han Solo had a connection to, named Garlev the Nagai. And it's none other than Reyna Skur herself was the assassin, and that is the character from the Battle of Jakku that was in league with Adelhard, that was basically almost like the leader of the Acolytes of the Beyond. So she's in league with this prime minister of the Fenrir sector of Parasi or something like that. But what I like is getting an introduction to sort of like the leadership of this splinter faction of the Fenrir sector. We get to see the prime minister. We get to see this disagreement between this one character that is part of this council, if you will, that just doesn't like the idea of Reyna Askur. And by the way, her name is Praetor Kaon, which is also a person that showed up at the end of the Battle of Jakku. There was a person named Praetor. So it's all these connections are happening, which is great. So we get to see this disagreement between the hierarchy in this fledgling government, say that, if you will, call that what you call it, right? That's what they're trying to be, is an official government, but they're ruling by fist, and they're not really doing it the right way. They're making themselves look pretty bad in terms of what they should be doing, proud and loud, and they're just being destructive and killing people, as we see. So we get to see all that's going on. Then Leia is getting a distress signal, or not a distress signal, it will be a distress signal, a signal from one of the characters of Caltrace, this prime minister, that always has been a friend of Leia and wants to join the New Republic, but invites Leia over for a talk. And of course, that was a trap, because Alicia, who is also one of Adelhard's previous lieutenants, is now part of the New Republic. She is there with Leia as they get captured, but not for long, because as in all great, strong female characters, Leia breaks out of the prison, and they are soon not the ones really being rescued, like in A New Hope, right? You got Han, Luke, you got Valance, you got Rin Zinat. They're in the Falcon. They're putting 2 and 2 together that Leia's going to be in trouble. They get there, and Leia's basically already on her way out. And they're just like in space getting attacked by a bunch of TIE fighters and whatnot. But we get all these connections. I keep saying that in this video because it's true. We get to know that the Xantar gang, who are these misfits wearing all this Imperial garb and gear, are in league with the Fenrir sector, who is basically being, this prime minister is being puppeteered by none other than Reyna Askur. So obscure. So this is very interesting to see how this is all connecting. And then we get a distress signal, the Falcon does, from this New Republic vessel that thought was dead. It's down in the Fenrir sector, and they're being attacked by separatist battle droids. Yes, separatist battle droids. Those things have been offline for approximately like 26, 27 years by my estimation at this point. So it's going to be really fun, as we see from the cover for next month's episode or issue, seeing Luke, Han, and Valance and Ren going against droids, battle droids, B1 battle droids. That'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, the plot thickens. This is what I wanted to see from a 4th issue of this flagship series. We're on to something good. I'm looking forward to the next story. So also, one thing I wanted to mention here, is the sacrifice of Shuren, the guy that Leia knew. He was able to take down the systems, the defense systems of Caltrace long enough for Leia to get out of there, long enough for the Falcon to survive. And we also get to see Rin Zenat have a really cool blue jacket with like yellow trim, which is like kind of like very similar to Luke's jacket, the yellow jacket at the end of the Battle of Yavin there. So just fun things I wanted to point out there. But yeah, another great issue from Alex and team. What you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. For more on Star Wars, you're in the right place. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Do comment down below. I would love to communicate with you guys. Love to engage with you guys over there in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. May the Force be with you always.